does this game.
Vis, that's right. It is Vis. And he had a heck of a game last game, let me tell you. He killed pretty much the almost entire Gambino team, and honestly was pretty amazing. There was a couple of really good spray downs. The Jakunov spray down from Check 6, which was on to Gale Force Esports. He blew them away, which was a lot of fun to watch. And Vis surviving that long, getting to that point where he could get to it. He almost got them second. If he brings down the last player of Gambino, or he brings down Maluk from Tempo Storm, then they get second place, and that's a bit of a better finish for them. But as it stands now, Tempo Storm will secure first. Last game, Nobility secure first in this first game in Miramar. And now we're back into Miramar at this point with all the players loaded in, ready to get underway. Game 2, or rather Game 3, now getting going here in just a moment.
Yeah, we talked about it in the first game, this new map. Honestly, it seems like a great map. The more I play on it, the more I love it. Just finding all sorts of new little nooks and crannies and places that you can hide. Also, the addition of vaulting now gives you access to so many new areas of the game, right? You go into a big warehouse, and instead of thinking, great, what's on the ground, you sort of start looking upwards and think, where can I climb? What corner can I get into? Where can I camp? Though we don't see too much camping in the pro games still, a lot of new areas to be discovered. We were graced with kind of a crater finish in our first game, so very interested to see what kind of a circle we get in our game number 3.
Yeah, this is, look at this plane flight. It's pretty much directly west to east at this point, and that means this entire north part of the map is going to be pretty much open for anybody, if they get a car, if the circle is there, something to consider. But in terms of that, I think we're going to see a lot of people flying for cars at the start of this game, I'm pretty sure.
We'll see some teams take an early jump. It's going to be TSM that fly north and Noble that go south, both teams with kind of a similar idea. We'll see. It looks like 2 squads, Check 6 and somebody else there, jump off into Chumacera.
It's going to be Optic and, again, TSM. Optic and TSM are moving into the same location yet again, and we might see another early battle here in Miramar. But AMPR are looking for a vehicle, I believe, at this point. We'll see if we can't find something.
And flying directly over Los Leones. Could have a couple of drops there. It looks like Cloud9 take the first land, and then E United going to go on the south side of Los Leones. So plenty of loot to go around as we see the EG squad fly north, kind of towards La Bandita.
La Bandita.
La Bandita.
There it is.
And just like last time, I'm catching some lag in the early game, so
yeah, I mean,
probably stick mostly on your
I am too. It's some serious lag as well. But already, Totality and Lush pretty close by each other here at this point. Totality and Lush are kind of close, I guess. I think Lush is just trying to find a car, and he's found it for EG, so he'll head on out of there. At this point, he's going to drive up and away.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, when you look at a flight like that, a lot of teams have to be thinking, get a car, drive north. There's all this uncontested territory. You know teams are only going to be able to fly like to the power grid latitude or so.
Look at this.
He's going to drive right past. Oh, he's going for the rundown.
Oh, he's getting pushed. Oh, my God. What's happening?
He flipped him.
Oh, he's going to maybe get this? Oh, no, he's just going to be able to get around. This is going to be close. Oh, look at these dodges. This is so hype.
Wow. He actually flipped that car, though.
He got in, though.
And they were able to land it, so they're going to drive away. That was a surprisingly close call for Envious.
Good effort from Lush, though. You got to give him credit, right? So.
All right, Maud, it's going to be a northern circle here as we take a look. It's going to be in the top northeast. So pretty much every team going to have to make a big movement this game based on this flight. Very few teams natively landing in the circle.
Yeah, SSG already in a pretty good position, and Gambino, they did pretty well last game, but they might run into Shraded here in a moment, but I don't think he's actually going to be able to do anything. I don't think anybody has a gun. So it's, again, just each team kind of finding their own place to loot for now. Optic and TSM are rather close to each other. TSM on this left side of the map here, but they're going to drive right on by, I think, Optic. So TSM going to, again, go around and kind of doing their own thing with looting and then get into the circle later.
I do want to kind of take note of the Noble positioning. They are way down south. They actually went down to that little itty-bitty island to the, what is it, Minas del Sur
and the prison. Yeah.
So they are the solo looters down there. They're going to find a lot of stuff, and then they're going to have to make their way very far.
Yeah, and prison's one of the better looting areas. A lot like Campo Militar in the north right corner of the map, the top right corner, rather not north right, that doesn't make sense. The top right corner of the map is where Campo Militar is. This is a very big loot location. There's a lot of stuff to be grabbed there. But nobody's up there yet. We'll see if SSG or Gambino make their way up into this top right part of the map.
Yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on E United as they are near Cloud9, Los Leones. As we've seen, a lot of these games will probably be a bit of a stalemate for the first circle or so. But once those teams start to gravitate in towards the white circle, you never know. We could see some action. Tony V is driving up, and we'll get relatively close to Moody.
The thing about Los Leones is that it's so big that two teams can easily loop there just fine, but it's whether or not they run into each other, right? That's the only difference.
Yeah, it looks like for now they won't.
So, our Gambino is driving up. Is he going to go to the military base with Pride? Ashek is moving into the direction. There's also a crate here, by the way, which I don't know if they've seen, but it is going to be an AWM and a ghillie suit and level 3 backpack in this freaking...
Well, that's going to be a crate worth going for.
If they can find it.
Any teams dare. Yep.
That's the tough part. Can they actually find where this is going to be? Pride's driving up here. He's in the right direction. He might find it. I think he's just seen the smoke. They're going to have an AWM early on in this game for Pride XD.
All right, this is pretty nice. The motorcycle nice and fast.
Now he's
past it, but he'll find it.
Yeah, he's got it. Good
As
stuff.
we've talked about, this terrain is just very rugged, and he'll be happy to find himself with a brand new sniper rifle.
Yep, AWM and a level 3 backpack to boot. So not just that, but a ghillie suit as well. Now remember, this ghillie suit, it is colored as Myanmar. It's okay. I haven't played with it too much.
Oh, right.
It's
You're
a different color. It's not green.
Myanmar.
Yeah.
Well, Mont, I misspoke about that in the game 1. However, I am colorblind. Those greens, grays, and browns are a little tough for me.
I don't
so
blame you.
I'm not going to lie. The ghillie suits all look the same, but shout out to the 8% of viewers that are colorblind.
Yeah, there's if you're colorblind in chat, say hi or something. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Oh, NPR over here looking at 17 now in the top left corner of the map. 17 and a buggy. NPR, no scopes, just iron sighting it, and he can't find anything at this point, so he's going to run back and go continue to loot.
Yeah, I was kind of keeping eyes on those guys. 17, he's just cruising around.
Yes, for sure.
Hasn't really looted anything yet. Just looking for the spot to land. I wonder where he's headed to, actually. Tough terrain to drive on.
For sure. At the crater, yeah.
Still finding a little bit of lag here as he runs through these buildings, unfortunately.
Man. Tempo Storm are pretty far away from each other. Your boy Dre is up here to the north. Meanwhile, the rest of his team is at Impala. By the way, Austin is on this island way over here on the right side of the map. And he's just looting. He's in I guess, the Forgotten Oasis. I don't know what to call this island, but we'll call it that for now. Good. Great stuff. Really exciting looting there.
Okay. Well, we're seeing EG start to move in.
Yeah. Nomi and crew. Are they doing the two thing again? I think they are.
They've got the double
Let me see if I can't find the rest of EG. Ghoul, yeah, I found the rest of EG.
Nomi and Watts are off on their own solo mission.
Ghoul and Lush are up here to the north. So.
Okay. This seems to work for EG more often than not, doing this split type strategy, the 2-2. Right. It's backfired in a couple of games, but in a best of 5, it's one of the best ways to maximize your loot.
Yeah, I mean, they've gotten pretty good positions in terms of placing, right? It's not been bad for the most part.
Uh-oh, Nomi did a little flip, it looks like.
Nah, they're fine.
Nope, never mind.
They're fine.
That would just be the lag.
So, up here to the north again, I want to point out Gambino pretty close at Cruz de Deval, near Microfry and Jakanoff. So, two teams very close to each other here. Other than that, I don't think there's really anything else going on. We still have all 64 alive again. We'll wait and see who gets first blood, but so far nobody's spilling any of it at this point.
Yeah, Ghost Gaming, a team that we haven't really talked about too much as all of our structures start to load in. This is Austin over here, way off to the side. The rest of his team down in Puerto.
I'm trying to figure out what to call that island. I don't know what to call it.
It doesn't have a name. It's unmarked. Just
you just can call
the island.
I guess you can call it the Impala Island because it's close to Impala, but
yeah, you're right. Sure. That kind of unnamed island. He's off on this solo mission. He's found a med kit up here.
Oh, Frolicker about to run into Tempo Storm on the other side. Zampa and Maluk +1. Moving on through Frolicker of Cloud9. They're kind of close. Valley 8 also driving in with the Maluk, I think, van.
Wait, over here, Fly Q. Gonna take some shots. Looks like STK gonna be the one shooting from the ground, but I don't think they're gonna be able to
no, they're just driving away. WizWiki, they're not even trying to figure anything out there, so.
Yeah, now they're just on the run. Okay.
So anybody else moving together close to each other? Maybe E United about to run into Solid FPS on this side of the map, potentially. They're kind of close, but nothing else really happening. And again, it's this over here, VZ. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. At Cruza de Val.
Yeah, it's like we need to come up with names for these phases. It's the loot phase, and now we're in like the Road Wars phase.
Yeah.
Where you just look at the map, and probably a third of the teams are driving cars right now, just getting towards the circle, stopping off for loot along the way. Now we're going to see Cloud9 get a little bit cozy on the eastern side, but...
Oh, he did a flip there. You guys didn't see it, but there was a flip happening.
Yep. United pushing forward. They're actually getting sort of close to Cloud9 territory.
Yeah, I'm on the C9 vision, and I think they hear United, and they're trying to push up over this hill. They're going to see Vegas in a moment. Jimmer's driving right towards them, maybe going to veer off in a moment. We do have some definite lag. Jimmer about to be spotted, though, by solid FPS. And here we go. The shots are going to go. I don't think he did too much there, but the lag was pretty significant. So,
yeah, hard to tell. Probably more on the spectator side than it is on the player side. So, you know, again, with those drive-bys, worth it to take a couple of shots. You might get lucky and get some spray. You might pop a tire. If they happen to crash or hit a rock, then, you know, you've got your opening. But Cloud9 will be just fine. Everyone's going to drive by. Noble, very down south. Right now, just cruising away, taking blue damage. And
they were the ones that went to the prison, right? So
yep. They are taking the long path around. They are down south, and they're going to drive all the way up this side of the map. They're also doing the 2-2 split. Taking advantage of some motorcycles so they can get by a little bit more quickly now ahead of the blue, so they should be pretty happy with this.
Ghost Gaming also on this side of the map, driving around the coast into the water. They have a boat for McCoy. Oh, that's some serious lag.
Jesus.
Yeah. It's not looking good for now. It'll get better, obviously. Oh.
Yeah.
Something about to run into this, I think, STK squad. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, Optic and Fly Q also getting into similar territory.
Still 64 alive, waiting on that first kill. Although it's going to be close. Look at this. VZ and Microfire right next to each other here in Cruza de Val. VZ in one building, Microfire in the next. Of course, this is loading still. The buildings, they're actually pretty much right in the same building. We'll have to wait and see what it's like when the building loads. And now we found it. Microfire is literally in the next building over. And Tumai trying to find an angle on Microfire. They know that he's there. Adam Din's getting nop on the other side of the map, though. And that'll be first blood going the way of that, I believe it was STK team. So, but Microfire, does he know? I don't think he's heard them yet. He's being pretty loud as well.
A lot of teams driving in from the west as we kind of just look over. And my game crashed.
My game's having some trouble right now, too.
Uh-oh, did we have a server crash?
It
That's
might
not
be.
Great.
Oh, they're getting kills. I mean, Break and V, it just lags super hard. Microfry got killed. I'm sad that you guys missed that, but not much we can do server-wise.
We're good. We'll stay off yours. I'm going to load back in. That's why we've got a redundancy here. So all according to plan, Mont. This is exactly what we were prepared to deal with.
So TSM, I think they took down one, but they lost one of their own as well. I'm pretty sure Break died. In fact, he did. So it's a 1-for-1, I'm pretty sure. And Jakonov's still trying to get vision, and the rest of Check 6 are moving out into a different direction. So we'll keep our eyes here for now. Wait until somebody else moves in. Vis, gosh, damn it. Vis, Jesus. I don't know why I do that, but they're moving in with AMPR. They're taking a different location to the north of Cruza de Val. Anything else? Not really. And E United and Cloud9 pretty close. Gale Force Esports, they're pretty close as well. In fact, they see E United, I believe. Wolf needs to be careful. He's going to back himself up for now. And E United might be taking shots, but nothing too significant. That's not who I wanted. Yeah, they've got a 4 times nicely on this SKS. And... ooh, Undercover Pie in trouble, potentially. Oh. They're going to try to drive away on this motorcycle.
It's a risky proposition. Looks like they are going to make it over the ravine, and they'll be just fine.
Noble's nearby as well. There's a lot of teams here. Noble, Cloud9, look at this.
Yeah, this is going to be a sandwich.
In fact, they're going to lose one on Boom. I think it was Cloud9 that came through with solid FPS. They're going to throw a nade here at this point and see if they can't find it. Natural's going to have to run.
Okay, on my way back in here.
Flank coming in from Frolicker. He'll take down another here. Now Noble in trouble. They've already lost one. Another nade coming in, but he's getting shot from the side. In fact, the pan will save him for now, but he is going to get dropped by Godspeed.
Oh, man, those nades are so deadly. It's the second time today we've seen the nade be the double-edged sword. Now from the low ground neutral, Looks like he pops solid FPS. He's going to be pretty happy with that, but now he gets brought down as the solid FPS. Cloud9 teammates make their move in.
Yep, and so I think they've dropped all of Noble, I believe. Yep, all of Noble are down, so that's going to be your first place winner from Game 1. Dropped in the early stages of this game. Meanwhile, Tempo Storm about to fight Ghost Gaming potentially as they run on into the side town close to El Azhar. We'll see if they will find him here. I think your boy Dre was knocked, or rather Maluk was knocked. Your boy Dre will help him up, and now Define Legit's going to push up. That is not who I wanted. Okay. There we go. We're back. And Zampa needs to be careful.
Yeah,
they might see him here. And yeah, there it is. Define Legit gets the kill. Can they get anybody else? They also dropped down Maluk and Valiate now. One of the lone survivors, I believe. He's going to have to do this on his own. I think actually your boy Dre's nearby. He's going to get a kill, but he actually does get knocked in the end.
All right. Keeping eyes on Optic over here. Looks like they've got some angles. I'm
just trying to see Valiant. He actually got the kill. Did he actually finish all of them off? That push was supposed to be insane for them, and somehow Valiant, he's going to rest too. On your side, is there anything going on over here?
Well, Envy is very far away, and actually some shots are being taken by Optic, but they weren't able to get the angle to do much. And now looking at how far the spread is, I'm not surprised. Optic taking over this whole area. They're also doing the 2-2, so we've got two guys over here looting behind this blown-up car.
So we're getting centralized now with the map. Interesting circle finish, and we'll see what comes of it. United very close with the rest of Gale Force Esports and Cloud9. They're all surviving. Somehow Tempo Storm survived that push from Ghost Gaming. Your boy Dre Valiant, they're all back up. They were all rezzed. And Optic, Biggie still on the run. He's got another Car 98 with a suppressor. Meanwhile, Jaconoff taking shots. Venerated will get the knockdown on Jaconoff, and he was alone. He gets knocked and killed on his own up the hill.
Yeah. Envious could be in an awkward position here. They could get sandwiched by Optic. You can see Jesse Lull has eyes back there. They know Optic at least have a couple members over in that direction as they were getting shot at before.
Just a long-range battle. There's trees in the way. It's kind of tough. Good shots from Hetror trying to find some of these kills.
Jesse Lull looking to shoot back, though.
Ooh, Caden with the snipe.
Whoa.
The Car 98 came through. He's going to go ahead and reload for now and just sit back, not trying to do too much here. He's actually going to see Biggie. Almost gets the shot on him, but Biggie will survive for now.
All right. Looks like we'll keep eyes on this battle as they duke it out. We'll see what this next circle is, and it will be Optic that have to make a move, but they'll probably get another full circle before they have to do so.
Yeah. There's nobody really in the direct middle other than Ghoul and EG. I mean, they're right smack dab in the middle of this circle at this point. These two players, Ghoul and Lush.
Taking some shots. Looks like on the other side, Cloud9, they're going to be forced to push in as they see the circle. Getting some shots across the way on team number 6. Looks like it's E United.
Yeah, there's a big battle happening here. It's E United getting shot at from both Gale Force Esports on one side and Solid FPS on the other side. And you see Frex is going to town on them at this point.
Yep.
And he's just going to work. And guys in
doing a lot of damage.
They're on the run, but I don't know. They're stuck between two different teams at this point. What can they really do at this point? Like they're gonna have to go prone.
This is brutal. Tough shots for Frex to make, but let's see if maybe you can find a headshot or two. E United going to make it over the ridge.
They're going to survive for now. Oh, now they're getting shot from I think a different angle. Yeah, they're getting shot from a different angle at this point. This undercover pie, I think, is shooting at them from Gale Force Esports. They have to fight in two different locations, and it is brutal. It's just brutal.
Totality outside of the blue, getting some shots inward.
Yeah, they're going to be on STK. And Human from Check 6, they're about to run right into some of these players from STK. Ox looking for uncivils. Schaefer as well. But they will not find that particular STK player. But Ox is in this this little hut here. It needs to be careful. So
maybe we should check in on TSM. They're going to make it to the edge of the circle.
Optic just took down a team. I didn't see the kill score. I forget who it was sitting over there. I think it was Envious. No, Envious is still to the north. They're still alive.
Yep, but Optic, EG, and Envious making a triangle right now, basically. We're going to see the move inbound. This is Check 6, Schaefer. He's got some eyes.
Yeah, I got the wide on this Totality up onto the church area, the one of the churches, along with Smithy, who's nearby as well.
Member of STK, though. That's Ox off to the left, so there are two squads that these guys are going to have to deal with.
So Totality, they'll take control of one position in this place, and of course Ox sitting in the other, and Schaefer, and I think they're just running, right? Check 6 are just running.
It looks like it, yeah. They're going to start to move out the back, and they're going to head for the hills.
Big fights between TSM as well as a couple of the other players. It looks to be Cloud9 trying to take down your boy Dre. Meanwhile, they did get Schaefer, I think, running. Totality saw them at the end, so as we skipped over there, looks like they're going to find both of Check 6, and they do, so.
Yeah. Looking at the Aux cam for STK, the lone survivor. It's going to be a 1v4 pretty soon. I guess we'll see that next circle. But he is sitting here ready and waiting for Totality to make their move, maybe to try to hit him in the back.
So, looks like Maluk, he's down here in the bottom right-hand corner. Your boy Dre, they've been separated. They lost Valiate. Cloud9 and Gale Force are nearby. United also on the edge of the circle. A lot of teams starting to move in towards this right-hand side of the circle. Meanwhile, Optic are in a pretty good position looking at Gambino, Envious as well. So we're just kind of getting our location set up. In fact, BenQ5 here from Gale Force Esports might push up and find a kill. But Ox, he took him down. He did it. Oh, my God. He's actually going to maybe find Purdy here. He's still alive. He's taking 2 down now. He's looking for more.
Yeah, looking at Headshore over here, doing some pretty good damage. They've just got great angles. Far shots, but pretty much nowhere to hide. And now this blue is going to move in.
Ox is still trying to deal with Nop Nop and Totality. Smithy. And United getting shot from a different angle as well. Nade coming in. Ox needs to be careful. He survived somehow. That explosion looked like it was right next to him, but I think it was past the wall. So he's somehow still alive.
Just Gale Force Esports.
Yeah,
they were the ones putting pressure on EU, but now they're actually going to turn and run the other way themselves.
Man, Ashik has been getting shot at for the past minute up here from Envious. And looks like he's going to survive for now.
Yeah, well, he's got a minute to camp out here, but outside of that, I don't know where you're going.
Do they still... Ox is still alive, and they're going to push him, it looks like. They're going to find him and kill him, so they finally bring him down. So Ox does some damage to Totality, but not enough to really hurt them at this point. They'll grab the kill, Ox will fall. But now they're getting shot from another different angle. This is going to be the Gambino Esports squad that has eyes on the Totality.
All right, 40 seconds till the blue moves. Everybody trying to get in for those good positions coming into this next circle. Totality still with a beautiful position on the high ground. It's going to be Optic that push in against EG as well. Envious on the low ground, and it's EG on the other side of this big building here. Doesn't seem like Optic realize how close the enemies are. See if EG might be able to find an angle. Looks like they're pretty covered for now.
Yeah, so yeah, they're pretty much in the central location of the circle. Meanwhile, Totality and VZ, they actually have to move in. Both teams do. And Envious is doing that right now. In fact, they're getting shot by this team, by Gambino Esports. They will not take him down. He's surviving for now.
It's Gambino Esports that are in trouble, though, Mott. We're looking at the Pride Cam. They're going to have to run for it. So are Totality. Yep. See which side gets the better of it. They might be far enough away that they're not going to have great angles.
Uh-oh. Envious and Gale Force Esports are in some serious trouble. BenQ5 getting shot. Envious also needing that nearby location. And they're just in a really bad position now. BenQ5, if he makes it to that tree, it would be a miracle for him. And he will not.
Other side, if you want to switch to me here, SSG, they bring down Smack on the side of TSM. You can see Vis is kind of nearby, but it looks like he's going to leave Smack and just head for the hills and try to push inward. AIM PR also going to be nearby. Let's jump out and see where SSG have help.
Well, that's a United taking down Room of Gale Force Esports. He'll fall. But back to you. More battles between Envious and TSM.
This is TSM versus SSG right now. SSG holding the other side of the road. And it looks like things are going to calm down. They're just going to let Smack hang out back here as the blue slowly pushes forward, and he will bleed out over time.
But now they're going to have to deal with a split because Totality are coming from behind them. Vis and AIM PR are in some trouble already with SSG, so this isn't going to be very easy for them to survive. In fact, Smithy's going to walk up and he might see them straight away, but he has to deal with a couple of other players. He actually sees Envious across the way, across the road. He's not going to take shots, but he will back himself up with the rest of Totality to get out of there. Yep.
All these teams over here riding the edge with pretty good positioning. Is it Envious that have the angle?
Yeah, it looks like they might. They're going to drive away. United also battling against Cloud9, who have done a great job this game of finding kills. In fact, Jimmer is just getting destroyed, and that's going to be him down. They will take down both of EU United, I believe, now dead. So EU United will fall to Cloud9. Nice little kills there. And we'll check out Gambino on the other side of the map moving in.
Shots across the way at Totality here.
Ashik. They're going to run right past Incivils, by the way. He's literally in the shack, and he might get killed if he's not careful.
Gambino still reasonably healthy over here.
Are you kidding? They're not going to kill this guy? They have no idea that he's here. And Uncivils are just sitting in this. That's actually hilarious. Oh.
Oh, he gets dropped. Okay.
They're going to res him. No, he's fine. Uncivils is just... Oh, my God. Are they going to see him? Uncivils, do something. Oh, my God. Please.
Oh. Dude.
They have no idea.
Oh, my God. They really have no clue.
They have absolutely no idea. That is insane.
Really good circle RNG here for Gambino also.
Well,
they're going to be able to push across the way, but maybe Uncivils.
I'm going to look elsewhere where you keep it.
Yeah, I'm going to keep eyes on this Uncivils situation because this is pretty interesting.
Yeah, Optic and Cloud9 were battling at this point towards the edge of the circle. EG in the circle. Envious are getting shot from 2 different locations. They're trying to drive away, but now VZ get a takedown. Venerated. Envious in trouble, but Hetror and Optic behind the tree line here, still alive. Anything going on over there?
Are they shooting at... No, they're shooting Optic. Yeah, now Totality's getting shot at by Gambino.
Uncivils is still in there, isn't he?
But they're still hiding over here.
Meanwhile, Cloud9 choosing not to take this fight against Optic. This is actually unbelievable. I'm going to head back over to you. And, I mean, how have they not checked this yet? This is unbelievable.
He just hasn't moved. He hears all these footsteps. Now they're going to make the movement. This is the opportunity where he might be able to pop one. They've lost one of their teammates. It might have been Bollock that dropped him, but the blue's going to push in. So Uncivils is either going to die in the blue or he's going to make a godlike play here. I'm going to hop on his cam.
He energied. He's about to go for it, I think.
All right, here we go. This is a great opportunity. He sees 2. But the smoke is down, so he's kind of lost eyes. Can see Ashik.
Oh,
he's actually going to toss the nade.
Did he get anybody with it?
Don't think so. But now he sees him. Ashik gets brought down first. Yeezy second, but no, they finish him off. He can't quite handle the 1v3.
That would have been insane.
And Ashik actually bled out, though, Maud. He's been res too many times, so he does still find a kill. And while they're hiding behind the truck, Pride gets brought down. He's going to need a res. Now Yeezy, he tries to get healed up. Where are these shots coming from, Maud? Is this Totality?
They're getting shot from Frolicker, I believe, from Cloud9. I'm actually looking at where he's shooting across the way. But now Caden also.
Oh, that's Caden taking those shots, dude.
Yeah.
He's laying into Toomey now, and that's going to bring him down.
So close.
Oh, it's a prone. Okay, he's not down yet.
But he's going to take out Pride XD. Yeah. That'll be a big kill for Caden. Nicely done there. Meanwhile, Vis and AMPR taking some shots on Totality as they're in some trouble, trying to get behind this truck. One shot for Purdy to go down, and Totality would then be done as Nop is also dead. And it looks like they will take it out with VZ.
Brought down VZ. Going to be that last survivor for Gambino. 21 still alive. He's in kind of an awkward spot. He sees Bollock on the high ground. He's going to go for the finisher, and he will.
Meanwhile, SSG on the edge here, looking at Cloud9. EG are in the best position. They have the cover. They have not really been in a battle since the beginning of this game.
Dude, look at this positioning, though. Caden down here. Optic going to be pushing into the low ground. Caden could find himself.
SSG and Frexus from Cloud9 taking some shots.
Nice.
They're trying to get these kills. They're not getting the best shots. They're able to get around to the other side of the circle. And like you were talking about, though, Optic Hetro looking for Caden, and they found him. That's going to be Envious done.
They bring him down. I think Caden was also... Somebody finished off Yeezy in the middle of that firefight, so that is also the end of Gambino. 5 teams remain. EG and Optic still relatively close to each other. You can see EG, they haven't left that compound where they started. Optic went over the hill, but they took the long way around. Let's see, Hypoc. Looks like he sees somebody in the windows. He knows Nomi is in there. Now Optic have eyes on EG. The question is, do they push or do they go around?
That's the question. Meanwhile, on the other side of the circle, there is SSG looking behind them to try to deal with Cloud9. And they're just trying to find any shots, trying to find any angles. They're going to see Cloud9 push over this hill in a moment. No, they're going to back away, and they're going to stay alive for now. And EG, I believe, has been spotted by EG, or rather SSG as well. So this is getting dangerous.
Okay. Things really heating up here. Mont 18 alive. TSM on the low ground over here. They're going to start pushing wide around Optic. Vis and AIM-PR, the 2 alive.
Yeah, 17 might spot him or spot them when he moves up the mountain, but so far that doesn't seem to be the case.
And potentially, depending on the movements of Cloud9, they could unknowingly wrap around on TSM. They've got an army of cars here that they're going to pick up. Solid FPS is going to lead the charge, and they are going to cruise.
I think Optic now have an understanding that somebody's below them. They see these cars. Look at this. They see this force from Frolicker and Cloud9. They're going to try to take shots across the way. This is not going to be easy. They've hit one shot so far, but that's about it. They actually knocked down Shredded on the other side of the map. They're fighting two different battles now. One team will get away.
Yeah, Frolicker helping out, dude. He's putting a lot of pressure onto SSG.
But they're still getting shot. Meanwhile, Vis and NPR behind and kind of prone, just waiting for Optic to show themselves and kind of get a good shot. Although, perhaps, I think they might have been spotted. There was a nade thrown down in this location.
Very interesting positioning here as these 5 teams remain. Optic, EG, SSG, Cloud9, and TSM. A lot of big names in this final 5. Mott, this is where things get interesting. This circle about halfway done. This next one will be very telling of who's got the better position. SSG with 4 live, very well positioned, but EG also have 4.
Yeah, meanwhile, they're going to take those shots. It looks like SSG, they're going to fight against Cloud9 now. And Frolicker and Frexus in some trouble. They're kind of out in the open now. They're in a bit of a bad spot.
Yeah, cover fire, putting some shots onto EG. Looks like it's just cover so that they can get off the res, and it will be successful. The blue pushes in. Now from across the way, it's Cloud9 still doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, Cloud9 having to fight on 2 fronts. There's Optic, there's TSM, and as well as SSG in the nearby area. So I wonder how they're going to deal with this. SSG looking more towards EG at this point with one of their players. Next circle is going to be big. We'll see what it is. Is EG's luck going to continue? No, it will not.
And it is right in the middle. Actually, nobody's luck continues. Every single team will have to make a move once this blue starts going. 60 seconds, and the timer is on. This is pretty exciting here, Mod. I think it's actually Optic with the best situation right now. They can press forward. They do bring down AIM-PR. Vis, the only one left alive for TSM, but do Optic have eyes?
This is going to be trouble. They're going to bring down AIM-PR one way or the other. I don't think Vis can do anything about it, but...
yeah, Vis isn't even going to go for it. He won't take the bait. Instead, just maintaining his cover so that he doesn't get picked off by the rest of Optic.
He's going to see Biggie run over this hill in a moment, perhaps. The rest of the crew. Ooh, this is very dangerous. Oh, God.
Looking at the Biggie cam over
here.
He looks overhead. He sees Cloud9 instead. Biggie is completely distracted.
Biggie
gets brought down.
Wow, Vis. And now he's going to fire and maneuver. Head in one different direction after taking shots, but now he's in trouble.
Yeah, Vis hoping that he might be able to get off that res, but it's not going to happen.
Optic are fighting another battle as they're getting pushed from behind onto EG at this point. Watts is pushed up. Ghoul as well. Hetror is going to be one of the last to survive. They'll bring him down. There's one more left that's going to be 17 and Biggie from behind. They actually bring down, I think,
no, Watts
Ghoul?
is still alive. Watts is on just a sliver of HP. I'm on the 17 cam. He might see Nomi, and he does. He starts trying to light him up. Nomi with the run. He's still alive. He just needs one more shot, but he can't get it from the backside. 17 gets brought down. Biggie is still alive, and he's going to try to press in and finish off these kills. Nomi, a handful of HP, and this is the push.
Oh, he had a nade out. Oh, he almost gets it on Biggie, but Biggie survives, gets the rest of Optic, and they will keep their streak alive. In fact, Moody bringing down all of SSG for Cloud9 as they were coming in on the other side of the circle. So now it's Vis, yet again, sitting in this position where he's got to fight against multiple people. Cloud9, they will have 3 as they just lost one of their players. Frolicker gets dropped down by Shredded. And Vis is in a pretty interesting position.
So 2 for Optic, 1 for TSM, and 3 for Cloud9. This is about as exciting as it gets. This final circle will be determined here in just about 20 seconds or so. Optic will almost certainly have to push forward. And as you mentioned, Vis, honestly, with pretty good positioning. I'm going to hang on to the Vis cam for now. And we'll see where these movements go. Obviously, Cloud9 with the best position and the advantage with 3.
It's going to be Optic and Cloud9 both know where each other are, but I don't know if they know where Vis is.
He sees the run. He's going to light up Frex. He's going to bring him down, but now Vis has revealed his positioning. Optic just about to pop over the hill. He makes it in.
He's going to see another, trying to go for the spray down. It's going to be close. He's going to have to move again. Solid FPS. He's going to go for the res instead of trying to fight this kill.
He could get this kill, but Moody is covering him. They know it's a bait, and Vis will get brought down. That's going to be a 3rd place for TSM. It is now Optic versus C9, and it is still a 3v2, a successful res onto Frex. No! They finish him off. They can't get the res off in time. It is now a 2v2 mod.
This is huge. Moody and Solid FPS. Biggie with the Car 98 suppressed. They have some good stuff. Level 3 helmets on 17. Doesn't look like Biggie actually has a helmet, so he needs to be careful. Solid FPS for now, still sitting behind his car. And Car 98 shot, Solid FPS has got to be careful. Who is the better cover? They both need to get into the circle. They're not in yet. Actually, Solid FPS is. So this could be really good for Cloud9. He doesn't have to move at all.
It seems like it. I'm going to stay on the 17 cam. taking some crossfire. Moody getting kind of low. Looks like he just barely saw his head, looking for the angle, but can't see it. There it is. Moody pops up. 17 will finish him off, but he's not dead yet.
Biggie gets dropped down by Solid FPS. 17 versus Solid FPS now.
So it's sort of a 1.5 versus a 1.5. 2 players dead, but both of them resable. I'm on the Solid FPS cam right now. I'm going to switch back to 17. We'll see who's going to get the jump. I don't think either player will go for the res here. You have to go for the kill. He's going to finish off Moody, but it does reveal his position.
I think Biggie's going to fall too. I don't think 17 can get this res off. Oh, he might go for it. He's going for it. Solid FPS might need to make a move now, or else he's going to be down a 2v1 here. He's about to peek over. He just needs one shot. He just needs one shot.
3 seconds.
He's waiting.
Do it?
Look at this spray down, Solid FPS. Beautifully done. He waited for as long as he could, trying to make sure he was getting that res off, and he gets 2 kills for the price of 1, and he wins the game for Cloud9.
Wow. So Cloud9 take first. It's Optic in second, TSM third, and, of course, SSG down there in fourth. An intense finisher. Doesn't get much more exciting than that, man. So far, Miramar has not disappointed.
No, it's been super hype. And look how many kills they had. Cloud9 had a heck of a game. 12 kills between Moody and Frolicker, plus 5 from Frexus, and another 4 from Solid
21
FPS.
kills.
That is an insane amount of kills.
Squad.
That's literally almost like it's a ridiculous amount of kills for Cloud9 and compared to how many people are on this map. It's actually insane.
Wow. Okay, well, we're going to take a break, folks, and then we are coming back. Game number 4. We're going back to the original map, and then we will have that final match to get things squared up. We're going to get these scores over to the admins. Stick with us. Thank you so much for joining us so far, but there is a lot more PUBG action coming your way after this break.